Hey guys, hey, it's me, Jimmy Lou with the Messy Carafe Corner. Hello and welcome everybody. We are going to do all kinds of fun stuff today. We're going to get a little messy. Messy. We're going to make some fun cards. Either junk journal cards or tags, whatever you want to make, you can make, right? And we're just going to get messy. A little messy is always good. So if you're here, say hello. Say hello. Hello. I have some other stuff. We'll talk about all what I have here in a couple of minutes. Wow, a whole bunch of hearts just went floating up. So whoever's here, thanks for sending the hearts. Listen, it is cold here in Pennsylvania. Bruh, okay? Let me just say, bruh. Okay.
How does that go?
Bruh. I got this fun tool a while ago, and it's I say a tool, but what it is it's a I know what this is called. It's magnetic, and it is for, oh man, it went right on my head. You know, mixed media. It's a mixed media board, so I can take it afterwards and I can put it right in the sink and I can wash it. It's metal, right? It comes with these magnets, and I got this I think I got it at Hobby Lobby like a while ago. It's got a ruler, it has the grids, it's kind of really cool. But it's really nice when you need to put paper or something else down, so that way you can do all the fun stuff. Now listen, Jimmy Lou has a ton of too much stuff on this table that we really don't need, but we're going to use it anyways, right? Okay. Yesterday we did some fun stuff with Paperoma Digital Shops stuff, and it was lovely, and we had so much fun. Mama Hall did a really cool cover, and now I want to do a cover just like hers because it looks like faux leather, and then the lace that she picked, beautiful. So, this is nice because I can put these magnets on here and hold that down. And then I can also do the same thing with my stencil, right? They're strong magnets. It will hold all of this down. And it'll also keep my table from getting schmutzied up. All right, let me show you what we're going to be using. I have two pastes that we're going to use today. This is Tim Holtz Opaque Texture Paste. And then I also have Stampin' Up's, this stuff is called Shimmering White Embossing Paste. This stuff is nice, you guys. Let me show you the difference, okay, in case you were wondering. If you want to get some of this shimmer stuff, message me, because I'm going to be putting an order in pretty soon, and I think some of you will want it, okay? So this is the Tim Holtz. This is the Timmy's. I confused poor Carrie on her live saying, I got new Timmy's. Tim Holtz scissors, okay? And so this is this, but then look at this. It's got glitter right in it. Now, I'm going to tell you, you can rub your fingers over it. The glitter does not come out of it. I really love it. So I did a couple cards to get us ready, but I wanted to show you how to play with this stuff. The best tool to use for these texture pastes is a palette knife, okay? It doesn't matter if it's plastic, if it's long, if it's short, if it's angled, if it's pointed, if it's rounded, doesn't matter, okay? Because you're just going to be using it to spread. Some people I prefer the angled because, you know, I'm going to be doing over my edges like so. But some people don't care and they'll use this, okay? So you pick the tool that works best for you. Chances are you have one of these in your stash somewhere. Tell me if you do. Who all is here? Let me say a few names, Larry, huh? We got Patty Wayford and Bonnie Butler.
Comment, I don't know.
We got Bonnie Butler, Linda Fletcher, Molly Jaspers here, Roberta Worthley. Hello, Mary Ferguson, Debbie Hudson, Anita Shoup. We have Hanging with Mama Hall, and she said, do you one? Darla Hallsoppel, Cheryl Burster. Hello, Judy Moore. How are you? And I think I got everybody. Stacy Kropp. Hello. If I missed you, hello, and all the things. Now, what if you can't get a mixed media board like this? Let me tell you what you can do. You can go to the Dollar Tree and get a cheap cookie sheet and some really strong refrigerator magnets, and it will do the same thing as this as long as your cookie sheet is flat, okay? It should be flat. You don't want to have to work over the curve, but, you know, chances are you might even have an old cookie sheet that's in really bad shape and you were wanting a new one. Go get yourself a new one. Use the old one for getting messy with. Okay, so what do you want to see first? The shimmer paste or the texture paste? Tell me in the comments. And we're going to make some cards and stuff like this. Let's turn this way. And I wanted to show you my collection of stuff here. Larry's going to say some hellos and stuff
Hello,
too.
Christy Davidson. There's Luna Jeremiah. There's Missy
This
Magia.
one.
There's Stacy Cross.
We might do this
Carrie
one.
Hall. Julie St. Pierre. Debbie Hudson. Judy Moore. Cheryl Bierster. Darla Holsopple. Molly Jasper. Anita Shoup. Roberta Worthy. Mary Ferguson. Hello, everyone.
You
and
wanna
Bonnie
see-
Butler and Patty Wafer. Hello, everyone.
And Liz Hughes. Did you see Liz Hughes there?
Yeah, down there it just popped up.
We're going to use both.
My messages are behind there.
We're going to use both, but let's go ahead and use the shimmer paste first because I feel like that takes a little longer to dry. You can use a heat tool to dry, okay? And I want to do this one. Now, I've not done the shimmer paste and then put ink over it like this, so I'm a little kind of curious to see what's going to happen there. So you just want to take your tool and you want to mix this. It should all be mixed down in there when you close it anyways, otherwise it can get dried out. But give it a good mix when you open it up. This is a Stamp It Up product. You can get this from me. You can order on your own, or you can message me and ask me to grab you some. And okay, and then you just want to start with a little helping and then just right over your stencil. Okay, just like so. Scrape up what you're not using, okay? Because if you have too much, this stuff doesn't go bad, right? You can, it's not like some other art things, or some art things go bad, right? Paint, you know, paint can go bad, right? It can get icky and stinky and all that stuff. Texture paint doesn't seem to do that. Paste, not paint. This had a little kind of crooked thing in it. It was bent. All right, how is everybody today? Is everybody well? Is everybody cold? Anybody cold? It's cold here in Pennsylvania. I don't know how it is in the rest of the country. Some of y'all live in warm climates, I'm sure. This is not one. And I don't even live north. Like Judy Moore lives north. Oh, she could, it's probably really cold where she is. All right. So sometimes you have to move your pieces out of the way. And then what I just do before I'm done is I just take my palette knife at an angle and I clear off any of the excess off my stencil, because you don't want it to, do not let it dry on your stencil. You will never get it off. It'll stay forever and ever. Ask me how I know. I know because I know. Because I don't always clean my stuff up right away. You had 2 this morning. We had 10 this morning with a real feel of 2. All right, so take off your magnets and then just grab your stencil and lift. And then it might be hard to see. And then off to the side over here, I just have a pan Larry got for me of hot soapy water. I'm just throwing my stencils in there. It's kind of like when you do the, you know, the paper stenciling or the sign stenciling things. It's kind of like that. You know, you throw them in there and wash them up later. Okay, when I pick this up, I want to show you. This is really pretty. And I just did it on white paper. Okay, so we have to let this dry or use a heat tool on it. I'm going to go back and use a heat tool on it later. And, you know, we can cut this out. This can be, you can fussy cut. You could do all kinds of stuff. Let me show you my stencil collection. Tell me if you guys have a big old stencil collection or if you just have a couple of stencils. Bonus points if your stencils come from me. You had 5 this morning? Oh, burr. My niece Ashley. Oh.
It's cold here.
Bonnie Butler said her niece Ashley is down to 102 pounds. She's usually 130. They can't figure out what's going on with her. What's that sound like? Don't say anything, but yeah.
Oh.
Wow. It does dry out in the container fast. It can, especially if you leave the lid off. This has this styrofoamy stuff, and I've had this Stamp It Up stuff for more than a year. And
opaque bag paste, you said.
this is no,
opaque,
this one is opaque.
Opaque is something that they
Opaque.
put on like medical. They use that to put on like a sore or something, or I'm talking about an incision. I put it on an incision.
Yeah, but
keep it
not
closed.
this stuff.
No, it isn't that. It's different kind.
So let me show my stencil collection, Larry. What do you think?
No, it isn't that. Of course not.
What do you call this? Shattered glass. That's what I call it. It looks like shattered glass. Inexpensive Dollar Tree stencil. You can get stencils in all kinds of places. Hello, Miss Vanessa. How are you today? Big and getting bigger. Yeah, I have this one. Tell me if there's a stencil you see. But listen, please do not say that one, because then, I'm going to be like, well, which one? Because the lag is bad. Miss Vanessa, you have to join my Telegram. Facebook doesn't always tell you. If you type in !Telegram, all with lowercase letters, it'll give you a link, and you can sign up for Telegram, and that's the best way to do it. All right, so here's a plaid one. The texture paste from Tim Holtz, as per his website, the not website, YouTube, when he said you can put distilled water, just a couple of spritz, drips, drops, whatever, of distilled water in there, and it should soften it up. I don't know, because I've had mine a while too, and I just don't use it too often. Yeah, you just have to sign up for a Telegram. So we got like ocean waves, we got speckles. Here, this is a good one. We should do this one. This is like postage. Let's do this. So you can do these on all different kinds of things, right? I just have some. I have to grab some more of these. These are cards. What do you see?
That's not even the same name. That's not the same name that I was talking about.
Ah, okay.
It's something different.
So you could do this. We'll just take the Tim Holtz one. Let's do this. And I think some of my glittery stuff got in this, but we're not crying about it, right? We're just going to let it go and see what happens. Okay, so the finer the lines for your stencil, the thinner your lines are going to be with your texture paste. And we are going to make something with these. So, yeah, not thinner. Okay, so see, look it. And when we put ink on it, you'll see it.
Try it like concrete. Wow.
Ooh. Excuse me. We gotta
You have to let that dry then.
we do. You have to let them dry, or you can
That's
use the heat tool and dry it, which is what we're gonna do. Okay, hang on a second. Let me grab some tags and stuff. Some journal cards, some tags. And these are just 3x5 cards that
Bless you.
you can get at the Walmart, Dollar Tree, wherever you want to get them from. You can use just paper. That's also fine. How about tags here? And
There's Janet. Hello.
something for poops and giggles.
And Vanessa. Hello.
All right, let me show you some more. And then if I get to one and you like it, tell me what it is.
Sharon Parrish.
We got sunshine on my window. I saw someone who did that on their Memory Dex card. Oh, somebody did it on their Memory Dex card and they made it look like New Year's Eve. That was cool. We've got sidewalk cracks in the sidewalks. Okay. We've got florals. Florals are very pretty to use. And again, my stuff came from a little everywhere. Here's coffee splats. These are always fun to do as a card or a tag, right? I've never really done it with the paste before. I feel like it's going to be messy.
All it said, use distilled water to moisten paste up, and it works well.
That's good.
Start with a little and keep adding small amounts until you get the right consistency. Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah. And it is like the consistency of, what do I want to say? Icing. Like a good cake icing. Oops, I just got it on my...
Sidewalk crack is cool. Carol Simpson.
The sidewalk crack? All right, we'll use that one.
Vanessa said sidewalk cracks.
All right, let's pick that up. So I just did a splotch. All right, so we're just going to not lay these on top of each other till they dry.
Molly's a sprinkle junkie, she said.
Mm-hmm. All right, sidewalk cracks. All right. And again, if you get it on your board, this will wipe right off, but you know, you can take it with your finger and put it back in with your finner. If you want to say it like my granddaughter, you got to say finner. All right, here's again, the magnets are really good at holding that stuff in place for you. All right. And sometimes you go off the edge, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be the whole card. It can be a little of this and a little of that. So I'm not, if I pick it up and I'm not really happy with it, I'm just going to use it anyways, because we're going to put some other stuff on it.
Vanessa said you can add color to it also.
You can color it, yep.
Oh, I said icing or pudding.
Yeah, icing or pudding, yep. Paulette is right. You know, if Larry were to get me, will you get me one of those yogurt cups or cereal cups? And I'll show him how you can add color to it. And again, we're just lifting that up. Look at that. Ooh, how fun is that? I don't know if that's sidewalk cracks or what there, but ooh, sending stuff everywhere. I've got some Stampin' Up! Red right here. Let's see, what can we... Just take this off to the... We're just putting these off to the side. I'm going to... There's one that I want to use, I'll do it in a little bit. Let's use the shimmer paste because that's what I've seen used. The distress paste will also work for this. It is a magnet. It's a mixed media board so that you can look at it. Wipes right off. Like you can take it right off with your fingers, with your finners. All right, so this is some Stampin' Up! Stuff, and I'm just taking a little bit. This is kind of a big cup, but that's all right. All right, and you can store it in an airtight little container too once you've mixed it. And it'll keep for a while. I don't know for how long, but it'll keep for a little while anyways. And look, we're going to mix some red. And this is Stampin' Up's ink refillers, right? So the ink pads that you want to do refills, that's what this is. So all you got to do is put a couple of drips on there. Okay. Whoop. And then you're just going to mix it. That's a nice dark color. Sorry, I can see it, but you can't. And that's what these are good for. Like these little cups and stuff, yogurt containers are perfect for if you want to mix some things and then just say, throw it away. Who needs to do all that work, right? So I didn't mix a ton, but I did mix a good bit. So we'll try and use up what we can here. So here's this. Let's just go in here like this. Now, it might stain my stencil, but I'm okay with it. These are inexpensive stencils. I pick them up here, there, and everywhere. So, hello, Boston Terrier. How are you? Okay, so, and this is a little bit sparkly. Can you see this, the shimmery, sparkly in it? I kind of went with, like, the red today, and I pulled inks out in pinks. And here's why inks in pinks. Here's the reason I did that. Because what I did yesterday, I thought we could use some of these cards in that. And oh, this is very pretty with the ink in it. Yes, please. More of that, please. You can hear that gritty sound that you're hearing is also the sparkles that are in it. You can almost hear them crunching. Is that you?
It was the camera. It took a picture of the ceiling. I just wanted to make sure the batteries were working.
Okay, again, just go over it. Scrape it off. Get the most of it so that you can save it for another time. Now, I can't use that again unless I'm doing more red. But we can take this off and take a look at what that looks like. Ooh, come on now. Tell me that doesn't look pretty. And it's got the sparkles in it. Y'all want some of that sparkle paste and some of your very favorite colors of the ink refill so you can do that. Look at how cool that is. Hello. I'm liking that. All right, let me get a wet paper towel to wipe. I wasn't really ready to do the color, but once we said about it, it was time to do it. Now listen, I will tell you, the Stampin' Up! Ink can dye your fingers. It can dye your tools. That's why it's kind of important to clean them up sort of right away. Okay, and this, again, this is very nice. It's magnetic, but it wipes right off. You could also put press and seal down if you're planning to get real messy. If you're planning to get real messy, put some press and seal down and it'll take care of it, right? Okay, there we go. And look at how pretty that looks, Larry.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Do you guys love it? I'm loving that one. That's really cool for a brick wall or something like that, right? Okay. Now I'll have to use my other I should have used this on that, but it's okay. All right, look at this that I have brought over. Here's one of those envelopes like we have. I'm still showing you my collection of, I have 2 of these. I think I have 2 of these. They're just slightly different. I might have 2 of something. So we have like some animal print, some fun, whatever that print is. That looks like feathers from a bird. This is one of my favorites to use, that like cracked stuff. But I have music. Who remembers when I sold these? I had those for a while. I had these for a while, the little clocks. Here's one with the flowers, right? Here's a smaller music note one. If you took my music journal of the month, you got one of those. Here's more coffee cup splotch things. We got dashes and dots. And again, some more like animal print ones. Those are fun to do if you're doing an animal journal. And then I have, here's a sewing machine one and also some florals, right? So let's go ahead and do this one. And we're just going to use the white. We're going to go into doing the white. You got to get more stencils. I should get some more stencils for you guys. All right. Right on here is what we're going to do. We're going to go down so far. Or maybe we'll go over so far. Let's go over only so far. All right. And then you could also color this with your stamp pads. I have too much on there, you guys. It's that plastic one is not my best friend today. I might have to go clean the other one. All right. So we can do that. That's right on an envelope, you guys. Definitely stuck my finger in it. If I pick this up, see, we've got that. And again, I'm just putting this into water right like next to me. My water's turning pink now. We got pink water now. The only thing is the mat will slip around on you when you're cleaning it up. So that's just something to keep in mind. We're just gonna go right here, and we're just gonna add a little flower piece. Okay. How fun is this? This is fun so far. Okay. And then look at how pretty that looks. And then we can color it using my brain is, I must have left it somewhere. Oh, be careful. Those are wet sitting right there. You might have it on your hand.
I had no idea.
I don't care about the paper. I care about your
no
being
idea.
on your hand, because this stuff will dry like cement. She's right. All right. Well, that's a fun one right there. I do like that one. And that's an envelope. I could use that in one of my journals. I could color this really pretty and all that fun stuff. I'm running out of space, guys. All right. We got about like 2 more minutes, so I want to show you. You can do it on tags, right? And you can put a couple tags down, especially with the board, right? So you can put a couple tags down, and then
Did you already answer that? I'm late. Is that chalk paint?
it is not chalk paint. No, this is. We did a little experiment. We used some Stampin' Up! Shimmering White, and we added Stampin' Up's Real Red to it and mixed it. And that's why it's all over my fingers. And that's gonna
It is a magnet mat. Yes, it is.
It is a magnet mat. Yep.
Well, you have to use little magnets, but it's metal.
Yep. All right. So look at, we can do 2 of these at once.
Susan B.
Let's do 2 of these at once, you guys. And again, it doesn't really matter very much. We could do 4. We could do 2 at the bottom, right? Let's get up here, because these would be good for an Alice in Wonderland journal. Is that backwards? It is backwards. All right, let's go this direction. Yeah, you could use it for an Alice in Wonderland journal or New Year's Eve journal. Okay. And we're just getting our paste. And use whatever paste you like, right? If you have the Tim Holtz stuff, is this Tim Holtz? It's Ranger. If you have the Ranger stuff, use that.
Are you a dealer for Stampin' Up?
I sure am a dealer for Stampin' Up.
Jane Bartholomew's asking. Hello, Jane.
Yep, we have a Color of the Month group, you guys, that you can join if you like. It's $35 for the month, and then you get to do 1 project a month with me, and you get to help pick the color. And then we do 1 color. You get an ink pad, a pack of paper, and a pack of markers. And then you have the option to get some other stuff too. We do. Last year we did do an order collectively, but some things have changed at Stampin' Up, and I think some of the ladies might want to put in their own orders. But it all happens within that group, and we have so much fun doing it over there. Okay, so again, I'm just scraping that to get off my excess, right? Get all the good stuff happening here. And I can almost see a little bit of color from the stencil. Might not have had all the ink off of it. And so it's doing its own thing now. All right. You are going to have to put up with me doing a little drying, because I have a couple of these that I want to work with, and I want to dry them. I do have some. That would be great.
It's right here.
I have my thing plugged in over there, but I would have to go over there to do it. So
We have a good cord here.
we do have a good cord. All right, so just, scrape that all off. All right. Put it right back in the jar. I like to mix it down in as best I can, so that way it will keep it from drying out, as you know, hopefully. The Stamp It Up stuff I have had for more than a year. All right, let me just put this to the side so I don't get my hand in that. Thank you very much, sir. Okay. And we're just gonna lift this and take a look at it. And then we'll decide for sure, which ones we want to do. Ooh, Jimmy Lou likes those. Okay, so I got a little bit sticking off right there. I'm just gonna grab it. So see, we have these looking good. And this is why this comes in real handy, because you can go off the edges and it's all good. It's all good. Okay, I definitely want to dry this one. I think we want to do at least one of these clocks. And you can let them air dry if that's what you want to do. Okay. I think I'm just going to take this board away. Well, maybe not though, because I think we're going to do some other messy stuff, so I think I maybe don't want to take it away. Can you get me another paper towel? Thank you. Larry, sweet Larry. Thank you. All right. Oh, there's one laying here.
Joe Brown saying hello. And Kate Brester saying hello.
Okay, so we're just going to dry these. And I'll tell you, I do have, somewhere here, I have a tweezers. If you don't get your fingers and stuff, Jimmy, though. I thought I had a tweezers. I do. It's right there. So you can grab them with a tweezers to hold it for your drying, but be sure to get in a place where it's not going to matter very much. And then off we go, right? Don't worry about it curling up. It'll flatten down. I do like the red. Yes, I do. I do like this.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Ooh, we could did all kind. We could have did some really cool Christmas ones with it, couldn't we? It sure will. And you can almost see it. I mean, it was pretty drying ahead of time, but if you do it from the back, it will also help to dry the paper from it being wet and make it a little more easier to use. Careful not to get it too close or it'll start bubbling on you. Oh, I like that. I think that looks real pretty, you guys. That was a good choice to put the red in with it.
Could definitely be warmer.
Okay, so there's that one. We've got this one I would like to dry. This one I would like to dry. I'd like to dry this one and this one. So if you guys can hang tight with me, we'll do it. Jane Bartholomew, I have had these for, again, more than a year, and these are not dry. And my ink pads, I've had ink pads, I found ink pads that were pretty old, Stamp It Up ink pads, and you can always get the re-inkers. I love the ink pads. They're some of my favorite, and we are going to use some today. I'm not trying to sell any Stamp It Up stuff to you, but if you need the products, you can always message me. I love the Stamp It Up inks. They actually have outlasted some of my close to my heart inks. And I really liked those at one time too. Like, they were a real big deal for me. Okay, this has sparkles in it. And the shimmer stuff that you're seeing on screen, that's the Stamp It Up stuff. The other stuff is Tim Holtz. And I don't get anything for saying anything about Tim Holtz products or Ranger products. I'm not an affiliate with them, so. How fun is this project? Now you want to make sure your pieces are dry if you're going to ink over top of them. And we're going to ink over these. So you want to make sure they're good and dry. Alright. I do have a couple off to the side that I did earlier that are good and dry that we can start with. Again, you do that back side. It dries your paper and then starts to dry the process of the drying process on the other side. Scrambled eggs. Rose is making scrambled eggs. Lori said she does love her some sparkles, right, Miss Lori? And you can touch them and see, like, is it drying enough? Up there it needs a little more, but that's all right. Ooh, hello. Who liked the cracked sidewalk? A little gray in this would have been really cool, or brown. Even a little green to make it look like there was grass growing up in between it would have been good. Yes, at least she's eating something. Hello, Gina. Hi, Evie. How are you? Crafting Time with Jamie says, put a little saran wrap over the press and seal. I'm a huge press and seal fan. Ever since my son's girlfriend, like, she was like, Mom, you should try this stuff. And I was like, oh, I was very impressed with it. It is very nice stuff. So look at that with the clock. This would be great in a... Look at these. These are fantastic. Are we not having fun or what? I know, it's very cold in Pennsylvania, isn't it? So, and this gets warm. Evie. She sent us a video today of our granddaughters playing like they were shopping. Okay, now one is only 9 months old, right? One's 9 months old, and the other one is 2.5, more towards the 3-year-old, okay? They were pretending to shop. They had their little shopping carts, and the little Charlotte was just standing there at the shopping cart, and Alara's taking the stuff, and she's going, beep, beep. I couldn't stand it. It was so cute. But she had the 2 shopping carts, right? Or 2 shopping carts. One, like, set up like Aldi's. If you ever been to Aldi's, one shopping cart here, she's taking the stuff out of one, she's going beep and putting it into the other. Well, the next thing you know, here comes Charlotte. She grabs the table and she just starts pushing the table and walking. It was so fun to watch. It was such a fun video. I don't know what we did back when our kids were little and we didn't have videos except if you had to haul out the big video cassette player. Oh my goodness. It's no wonder you didn't throw out a shoulder lugging that thing around, you know it. Alright, so we're just drying this up. This one seems pretty dry, to be honest with you. I bet it was even cuter in person. I love the babies. I love all the babies. I got something for our son Josh's little one too, and I can't wait to take it to her. Because I could send it home. But I have to be honest with you, I don't want to send it home. I want to go. I want to see her. First of all, I want to see Mommy and Daddy's reaction, but I want to see all the goodies that come from getting something cool like that. Yeah, this is good and dry. Okay, so what you want to do, I'm gonna grab one of these ones that I know is really good and dry, because this is not. This was earlier when I was getting something ready. But here's one here. And we're just going to use some Stamp It Up inks, right? So I've got this. This is Petal Pink, right? Bubble Bath. This is Bubble Bath. Woo! This one is Petunia Pop. I don't know what color. I don't really know what Petunia is like, right? We're going to play a little bit and see. These are by We Are Memory Keepers, and they're just a brush I really don't care all that much about. And I'm going to start with, they always say start with light and move to dark. I don't really do that. I don't know why. I always start with dark first. But I'm not pushing hard. I'm just dragging it across, right? So it's grabbing whatever stuff is there. Let's grab this one then. And this is bubble gum. So yes, I know. I just used the same brush in an ink pad. It's okay. I'm a professional. All right, and then just kind of blend, right? Go over the top, blend the two, and look at that. Look at how pretty that is. Oh, you had a trip to the toddler hair salon? Oh, she tried to put Aquaphor in your hair. Oh, goodness, no. I know, right? Coming in late, Carol Wilson said. So anxious to see. I don't know where it went, Carol. What I've missed. So we've been playing with some texture paste. This is a Tim Holtz texture paste. And if it's glittery like this one here, this is a shimmering paste from Stampin' Up. We bought a Super 8 moving camera when our daughter was born. Oh, Rose, you win. Rose said she bought a Super 8 moving camera when her daughter was born. Oh, all her films got lost in a move. Oh, my goodness. Elizabeth took all of our VHS tapes and she digitalized them for us as a Christmas gift one year.
So we have a little disc we can watch.
Oh, Jill Brown, I'm so glad your kids are here safe. Thank you. Her kids are here in Pennsylvania safe. And her 4-year-old granddaughter got to play in the snow for the first time. How fun.
Really? Wow.
Her children are missionaries. Think she was maybe confused. Hair cream on Charlotte while changing her diaper. Oh no. Okay, so once you do that, you can just add some other goodies, right? So look at these goodies I have. I have some Tim Holtz people. And I have all different sizes, you guys. Let's see, what do we want to do here? This gentleman right here, you can let him hang off the end. Let's see. Oh my goodness, you guys. Listen, I have way too many of these kind of things. He looks like a train conductor. I'm looking for a lady. Here we go. Here's a lady. She looks like she's leaning on something too, you guys. There's a little junior bride. There's a nice little girl. You decide. Gets to be you, right? Ooh, I don't know. I'm going to have trouble here, I think. Trouble deciding. Here's a nice lady. Look at how pretty she is. So we can make some cards and things that we can use in other journals. And if this is too much for you, what you can do is you can take your neutral color, right? Which this is Crumb Cake. And I'm just using what's on the brush. And you can go over the top of it, right? And that'll dull it down some. It'll antique it a bit, right? Hang on, I know I have another ink pad around here somewhere. Oh my goodness. Oh look, I missed a whole thing of stencils. Look at all these. I forgot I had these. There was even more. We're not going to do more. These ones need cleaned. When they need cleaned from ink, I put them onto a ring like this, and that's very helpful. All right. I'm not sure where my other ink pad is, so we're just going to grunge it down some, right? And you can also take some of the pink colors, go off the edges, right? If you want to do that. But we have this lady. Look at how pretty she looks. Let's put her there. Let me move these out the way before I stick my hand in it. Ooh, hello. And we're just going to put her on there. I also have some from Hobby Lobby. Do they even sell these anymore? These are stickers. These are so old that they don't stick anymore. I had to use glue. All right, let's play a little bit. Let's get a little bit of cheesecloth. All right. And we're going to give her some dimension using the cheesecloth. The big lights, right? I'm telling you. It's a wonder you didn't throw your back out, right, Miss Rose? So we're just gonna badoop, and we're gonna badoop her right over the top is what we're gonna do. So if you need more, add more. This is our own coffee dyed cheesecloth. Right, and we're just putting a bit behind her. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some Fabri-Tac. Just like that. Just one kind of line of Fabri-Tac. And I'll just put that down in there. And then we're going to put her on here. I'm going to let her stick off of the top. But I'm not letting her stick off the bottom. Okay? She's only getting to stick off the top. If she doesn't like it, she can take it up with the complaint department. All right? So eyeball where you need to go with your stuff and off you go. Hello, Patsy Ray. How are you, my friend? We're talking about like big cameras. Like big VCR cameras. And Miss Rose had a Super 8. All right. And we're just going to put that down there. Now listen, I have to tell you, I put that down. And that cheesecloth was not sticking out the other side. So now whatever happens, happens. Wherever it sticks, we're good, right? Okay, let's do this. Let me get my button jar. And I'm going to do my very best not to spill them. I'm pretty good about spilling things. Get this one. I love these blue ones. Look at that. Those are some of my favorites. They don't always surface to the top, but today, when I shook it up, it must have been very happy to do that. I think is this for your, like, what is this for? Is this for, that's cool. I forget what they're for. But look, I have some great shell buttons. These are some of my favorites, too. But, I think I'm going to do I wanted that one, but I think we'll do this one. All right. So we got to do some really cool, fun stuff over on the Bird Journal of the Month last night too. And we did a lot of fun things like putting stuff down and making some clusters and stuff. Stop. Oh yeah. Is that what I was thinking? I thought it was for your girdle. Okay, let's just put that there. And let's get a little word or phrase or saying or something from that sticker book that has left me down. Yeah, before pantyhose. That's what I was thinking. I thought like it hooks to your girdle. Well, now I have one. And hopefully it was not dirty. Okay, so let's see. She stood her ground. Not really. So I'm just looking through my things here to see what they have. Oh, this is a good one. Anybody else have these stickers and they just don't stick anymore? Yeah, me too. So we're just going to put a little bit of this glue on here if I can get it poked open. Hold on. We're going to run out of time, and I'm not going to be able to play anymore because I have class tonight for bookmakers is tonight, you guys. So I was hoping to get at least one of these done. I saw your clusters. They were beautiful. Okay. And this says, to dream of all the happy days.
This is the coolest it's been, you know.
It is. Look at how pretty that looks now. So that's our like texture paste and stuff. And
Good job, hon.
let's see. Do you have an empty box over there I could use?
A little box.
We haven't used this stuff in a while, you guys. I want some mica spray. Y'all want some mica spray?
What are you saying?
We have some mica spray, but this stuff is messy, and I do not like to messy
We'll use that
spray
bigger
this.
one.
No, this is okay.
Is the bigger one we
Nope,
put-
this is okay. If it's any bigger, I won't get it under the thing, I think. All right, this is mica spray from Tim Holtz, distressed stuff, right? And you got to shake it up. Hear the ball in there shaking it up? Okay, I am not going to spritz it. Here's what I'm going to do. This is why this gets so messy, right? Is we're just going to take it and we're going to flick it. Ooh, get it all over you now, Jimmy Lou. Right? Make sure to get it on you. You don't need a ton of it. If you spray it, you could end up having like way too much of it on you, right? This is why you do it over a box, right?
What, don't you want to get it all over?
Not really. I'm really, like, it's really good to do to get it all over. Okay, but here is, this is distressed spray, okay? So now this I want to spray on there. We're going to do something with this one next. All right, so this I want to spray. But what you want to do is you want to get kind of a controlled spray. See how strong that went over there? So I'm coming way back. Way back, way back. All right, so look at how cool that looks. All right, now I'm probably going to get it all over my fingers for sure, but we definitely got something cool happening there, right? So don't be afraid to do that stuff. Now, you can take that overspray and you can just, don't be afraid to grab it. Look at that. Look at this really cool tag that I'm coming up with by just grabbing the overspray. Fun, right? Stick that in your box of tricks and then you keep it, and when you want to make a cool card, you have a nice background for it. Okay, I want to do something with this. I think we're running out of time, and I want to really go with this one. I definitely want to do something. Oh, I got too many things here now. We definitely have too many things happen. I got out these things in case we want to add some of those on. I pulled out all the stops today. I really did. Okay, we might have to show that yet. All right, hold on a second. In my box that I have, we have some of these, right? Now, I'm going to lose these, just so you know, okay? But this is from the Paperoma digital shop. And I'm just giving us a rough fussy cut out, meaning I'm not being overly precise. All I want is the girl. Okay. Sorry I didn't have her cut out before. I had the tag ready, but I don't know, I just felt like, well, here we go. See, look at how pretty she's gonna look against that background. Yeah, I think so. Okay, and we might do the mica spray again. I don't know. I feel like maybe I do, maybe I don't. I don't know. I have other colors in there we could use, but we can definitely do the walnut stain again. So you have this, right? We can do this over the top here.
about to get an Arctic mess. You'll have had it. It's dropping 10 degrees.
Oh, who's saying that?
Kay Bristol.
Oh, Miss K. Burr.
Couple nights in mid-20s during the day. Yeah, it feels pretty
Yeah,
nice.
it feels that way. All right, let's just dry this up. It won't take long. And if it blows it around some in between, I'm okay with it. Don't be afraid to go to the other side. Okay, we look pretty good there. And she's going to go right on here like this. I want to put something behind her to pop her up. So give me 1 second. I had all this stuff. I didn't have it all ready to go. I had it sort of ready to go.
Jimmy Lou had so much fun making watercolor flowers. Thank you for the inspiration.
Oh, good.
Jill Brown.
Good, good, good. All right, so I have some doily. I'm not sure if I want to use that or if I want to
Hudson's
use...
so perfect. I love it.
I know, right? So we just made it a little minty.
You did hear the microwave beep, Molly Jaffer. Yes, you did. Yes.
Wait, they don't miss anything, do
It's
they?
too cold. I had to drink something hot.
They don't miss very much, do they?
I was out getting firewood. It's like the tundra out there.
Okay, sometimes I get this stuff and it is so yummy. Okay, because I know this is gonna rip really nicely. Look at this. Yep. We are gonna just add a little of this, and that's gonna make her stand out some, right? We're making a journal card. Do you just love it? How fun is that? You can also rip some and get some of that, the thread stuff happening. Because, you know, if you have this stuff and you go to use it and you say, I didn't really like it, you can always rip more of it, right? So look at how pretty she's looking. Okay, let me just take this and go around my edge here. I'm almost done playing, you guys. I have more of these that we made, and I think what we'll do is we'll keep these and we'll revisit this another time where we won't do all the things. So I think the beeping made me jump because we woke up at 2 a.m. Oh, to a smoke alarm. Oh, it went bad. Oh, that would scare you awake. That's right. I'm so glad you had fun doing those things last night.
It's always nice, though, when you put a pan on the stove and forget you turned it on, and it burns, and your smoke alarm goes off. That way you know your smoke alarm is working.
In case you need to test your smoke alarm. Here, let's just say this.
Just put the pan on there, forget it's on there.
Let's just, I think we should just say this. Everybody change the batteries in your smoke detectors, okay? All right, so we just, wherever this is sticking, it's sticking, right? And I'm just letting it do its thing. If I need to come in and tack some of it down, I will. Right, look at that. That itself is really pretty. You could do a pretty Valentine-y thing on there if you wanted to. All right, we're going to put this one and let that go off the side there. And then we're just going to press her down on there. You could put some 3D tape behind there. I don't know if I have any handy. Oh, yes, I do. You could put some 3D tape behind the one side to keep her popped up a little bit.
Patsy Ray has a prayer request.
Okay.
Lung cancer. In hospice, lung cancer. Oh.
Who is?
What's BBF? I don't know.
Her best friend. right?
Best friend forever, is that what that is?
Yeah. No, that would be BFF. What's a BBF? Somebody help us out with that. We don't always speak young people language. All right. We're going to also get in just a little bit of this because I want to. Ooh, come on now.
Best friend forever. Okay, so it would be BFF. Okay.
Okay, it might have changed it on her.
Yeah, we got you. Thank you. Though we'll write it down here and we'll pray for.
Yeah, anytime you guys have a prayer request, please don't feel shy about asking. We have a book. We put it all in there. It needs some Valentine bling. Nicole Pros, you and your glittery bling stuff. I might have to go grab some. She might be right. I kind of had a plan here, though. Hang on a second. So, see, I've got that background. I love the background. There's the cheesecloth. Right? I am going to take a little of this off the edge up there. At the top. Look at how pretty. Be careful now. Don't get it on her face, Jimmy Lou. Look at how pretty, you guys. We can use this in our journal tomorrow. Thursday, Friday. Wednesday, we can use it in our journal. Hang on, let me see if I have some.
We will certainly pray for your best friend forever, Patsy Ray. No problem.
All right, little Valentine bling.
Young people language made me laugh. Carol Wilson said.
I'm not kidding.
It probably changed it instead of putting BFF.
We have some blingy bling. It probably did. Let me just dry this real quick.
I love how
Oh, I can smell the coffee in my cheesecloth. Okay. Boston Terrier's still here? I was like, I thought it was BFF, but I don't know. Maybe I was wrong, right? You could always be wrong. All right, these are...
You're welcome, Patsy Ray. It's at least, definitely a pleasure to pray for people.
These are some blingies. So let's go right up the edge there. Is that enough bling for you? For her, probably not. She probably needs more. Okay, so there's a little bling for you. I was thinking about putting the red bling in the center of the girl. I think we can do that.
Yay, blingies. Oh boy.
All right, there you go. That's all the bling you get. There's no, we're not doing anything crazy. That's as crazy as we're getting there. Look at how pretty, though, she looks with that shabby stuff just doing its thing, whatever it wants to do. So whenever you're doing a mixed media project, according to what, like, I learned back when I was in college taking art classes, was that mixed media is a mix of 3 or more mediums. And a medium is an art item, right? So we've got fabric, we've got paste, we've got spray, that's ink, you know, we have paper. I want to add just a little metal to this, right?
Is this going into a book?
This is going in the Paperoma Digital Shops book for tomorrow. And so we're just going to make it look like maybe a little kid was trying to fix it, right?
GoPro said it's great. Sometimes it just takes a touch.
So there we go. Look, now we've got our metal.
Beautiful.
So I think that's really pretty. I have to tell you, here's the book that we're working on for Paperoma.
Carrie Hall said I love her.
Look at, I think she might look real beautiful as my cover focal piece. I'm not kidding. Look at that. So I'm going to sleep on it. I'm not going to glue her down yet. I'm going to sleep on her. I think this is going to be my cover. Okay. Somebody convinced me otherwise. We can also take some of this yummy, delicious goodness and we can go even further underneath, right? To give us even another layer. This is great stuff too, you guys. Look at that. I mean, we can switch this around, go the bigger up on this side and the smaller down on this side. And I think it turned out really cute. So I think this is where she belongs, right? And I was kind of hoping that something today would turn out really well for in this book. So
it's perfect there, perfect.
Listen, I've got to go because it's almost 10 after 6. Jimmy Lou has a class tonight at what time? What time is my class tonight? I'm going to put a Bible verse on the front of this too. 7 o'clock, Bookmakers. If you're in Bookmakers, come join me. We're going to work on our Valentine's book over there. And I appreciate you all coming and hanging out with me. What?
Well, that's it. That is gorgeous. Definitely would be an awesome on the cover.
That's what I think too, right? It does remind me of a younger Jimmy Lou. Doesn't it remind you of a younger Jimmy Lou? Do you think? Maybe?
Love it on the cover, Judy Morrison. Love that cover.
You think it looks like a younger Jimmy Lou?
Cover. What? A mini Jimmy?
A mini Jimmy. Don't you think it looks like a mini Jimmy Lou?
Definitely.
Maybe.
Yeah.
All right, I've got a lot to clean up. So, Bookmakers, if I'm a little late, I know you'll show me a lot of grace. I appreciate you all very much hanging out with me. I hope you have a really good rest of your night. I will see you tomorrow night at 4:30, and then guess what? Whatnot Wednesday is tomorrow night. 5 o'clock Eastern. Head on over to the Whatnot shop. It is the Messy Craft Corner over there.
Fantastic fabrics, huh?
Yeah, fabulous fabrics. We've got fabric, we've got lace, we have trim works. Oh, all the good stuff. Check it all out. There's stuff in the Buy It Now section. Make a list, pre-bid if you would like, and
Jimmy Lou.
and we'll see you all there, right?
Gorgeous. Thank you everyone for supporting the page.
Vincentina, that's a new name.
Oh.
I think I'm saying Vincent. Ooh, Vincentia?
Vincentina Rivera.
Ooh, I'm so sorry. Martinez, if I'm butchering your name. Hello and welcome. We're glad you're here. All right, so you guys all have a really good rest of your night. Go get some paste out if you have it, and give it a go. See if it's something that you're going to love to do. And if you don't have the paste, maybe think about getting some. Again, I can help you out. I can help you out with either. I can get you a link for Amazon to this or this shimmer white. You can message me and we'll get it. And that is the size of the container. You do get quite a lot of that shimmering white embossing paste. All right. So have a really good rest of your night. We'll see you all tomorrow. Remember to
always be kind,
because
you never know
what someone's going through. We might do these tomorrow, Larry. We might pretty these up tomorrow. These other ones I have sitting here. You can't wait, right?
I love pretty.
You haven't crafted with me in a little bit,
not
so
in my blood, but I'm gonna give it a whirl with you, honey.
He's gonna give it a try. All right, we will see you all real soon. Stay kind and we really appreciate you all very, very much. Bye, guys.